Have you ever loved someone so much it made them hate you? When I was 8, I started checking the front door lock exactly 12 times before bed. Not 11, not 13, 12. If I messed up the count, I had to start over. My mom thought it was a phase. Turns out I have obsessive compulsive disorder. Only about 2% of people have it, and most of them can hide it better than I can. When you have OCD, you don't really get quiet moments. Even brushing my teeth becomes a ritual. Did I brush the left molars enough? Better do it again. Did I turn off the water all the way? Check it again. By the time I hit college, I'd never had a girlfriend. Took a girl out once. Couldn't stop staring at her hands to make sure they were clean. She noticed, asked if I thought she was dirty. I couldn't lie. So college was lonely. 4 years of watching everyone else fall in love while I fell in love with checking if I'd locked my dorm room. But 10 months ago, everything changed. I was at a bookstore, organizing the display table because someone had mixed the paperbacks with hardcovers, and it was making my skin crawl. This girl walked up and just watched me work. When I finished, she smiled and said, "That's so much better. Thank you." Most people would have thought I was an employee or walked away. She stayed. We started talking. I kept touching the bookshelf corner. 1, 2, 3, 4. She noticed but didn't say anything. When we left, I had to touch the door handle 6 times. She held the door and waited patiently, like it was the most normal thing in the world. I asked her out 6 times in 30 seconds. She said yes after the 3rd one, but none of them felt right, so I had to keep going. On our first date, I spent more time organizing my meal by color than I did eating it or actually talking to her. She didn't check her phone once. She just watched and said it was beautiful, that I saw the world differently. When I had to kiss her goodbye, I counted 1, 2, 3, all the way to 16. She pulled back and smiled. That was a lot of kisses. I nodded, embarrassed. She leaned in and kissed me 16 more times. Now we're even. 3 months in, she knew everything. The checking lock 6 times before we could leave. The arranging my keys in a specific order. Having to kiss her goodbye until it felt perfect. Some mornings 16 times, some mornings 24 if it was Wednesday. She loved it all. She waited patiently through everything, never rushing me. She even moved in with me. And for 6 months, it was perfect. Then something shifted. Some mornings I'd start kissing her goodbye, but she'd just leave because I was making her late for work. When I stopped in front of a crack in the sidewalk, she just kept walking. When she said she loved me, her mouth was a straight line. She told me that I was taking up too much of her time. Last week, she started sleeping at her mother's place. She told me that she shouldn't have let me get so attached to her, that this whole thing was a mistake. But how can it be a mistake that I don't have to wash my hands after I touch her? Love is not a mistake, and it's killing me that she can run away from this and I just can't. I can't go out and find someone new because I always think of her. Usually when I obsess over things, I see germs sneaking into my skin. She was the first beautiful thing I ever got stuck on, but she's gone. Now I do all of it alone, but it doesn't help me function anymore because all I can think about is her with someone else. Someone she only has to kiss once. Someone who doesn't make her late. Someone who doesn't need everything perfect to feel safe. I want her back so bad. I leave the door unlocked.